Ambassador Steve Midala is the United Nations Rescue International Convener and Global Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of the UN Economic and Social Council. He heads the organization that promotes the United Nations humanitarian services globally and also advocates on their sustainable development goals. He worked towards achieving universal education in Nigeria, eradicating extreme poverty and hunger, reducing child mortality rates in the country, and improving maternal health to ensure environmental sustainability. He indulged in global partnerships for development to combat HIV/AIDS, malaria, etc., as well as promoting gender equality and empowering women in Nigeria. In creating such sustainable environments throughout the 36 states, the organization has given Ambassador Steve Midala the yardstick for promoting peace in Nigeria. Ambassador, you have impacted so many lives, and you have been involved in a lot of charity outreaches. What is your opinion as regards to peace building in Nigeria?
Thank you for a good question. Peace building is very necessary and very key for our development, and that's why my organization, UN Rescue Services, in the past 2 months, precisely first, second, and third day of July 2021, we convened an international summit on peace and unity of Nigeria at the International Conference Center, the Air Force Nav Center in Abuja here. We invited all the stakeholders, the security outfits, all the service chiefs, the DSS, the IG of police. We invited the Afenifere Ndibo, we invited Hanez Ndibo, right? Afenifere and Arewa Consultative Forum. In fact, we even invited the IPOP, the Boko Haram, because we feel that all manner of Nigerians have to come on a local common platform and talk about how to live together. It's not acceptable to us that we are kidnapping ourselves. Insurgency is in the northeast, banditry is in the northwest, and different kinds of crimes everywhere. So we are like, let's give Nigerians a platform and discuss how to live together in peace and harmony, because that's the only way we can deliver development to our people. You are aware that our organization, UN Rescue Services, is an organization that has a charter with United Nations Economic and Social Council, where I double as the Director of Development for Africa and Foreign Affairs. And we, for us, from 2021 to 2030, we have this mandate to deliver eradication of extreme poverty and hunger to the people. And we feel that for you to deliver poverty, eradicate poverty and hunger, you need to deliver the basic necessities of life to the people, like housing, where Nigeria has deficit of not less than 25 million deficit in housing, like healthcare. COVID-19 has taught us a big lesson. Time came, everybody was under lockdown. Our people could no longer travel to India and the rest of them, China or UK and America for medical care. So we initiated to deliver 1,000 bed hospitals. So all these are avenues where we intend to reach out to our people. Education is one of the key areas. Also, we initiated 1 million classroom projects. And we are of the opinion that you cannot actually eradicate poverty and hunger without feeding the people. So we are also feeding the indigents. We are feeding children at the school level. And we are subsidizing food items, especially the staple food of rice, across the Federation for our people. So for us, without peace, actually, we can't achieve any kind of development, no matter how laudable the projects are. So the key word here is Nigerians should come together and discuss how to live in peace. And we are offering a new platform for all Nigerians to live together in peace and harmony.
So we can see how the social media has taken a huge grip on the world. How do you think the social media can be effective in peace building, especially in Nigeria?
Well, thank you for that question. You and I know that today the world has become a global village through ICT. And so whether we like it or not, that's the best platform actually to propagate and then preach peace. The youth are there on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and what have you. And today, within a second, unlike in those days, if you pass a message today, within a few hours, the entire globe will catch it up. So we think and we believe that the social media is actually the best platform ever granted to humanity to preach peace. You want to preach, are you a Muslim? You want to preach your Quran? Social media is the best platform. Are you a Christian? You want to preach the word of God? Social media remains the best platform. I remember in those days, deeper lifers. I'm a Christian and I know deeper lifers. Some of my friends who are deeper life, they are banned from watching TV. Today, the deeper life television, in fact, they preach their word of God through television. Even yesterday, somebody invited me to a program being hosted by Deeper Life in a couple of days in Abuja, and it's through social media. So if people who had banned it before are now embracing it, that tells you that that is the best platform to preach peace and unity and all of that. Even the football you see behind us here was donated by Algon. Algon has to do with the 774 local government. And we are like, okay, Nigerians are used to quarrels and discrimination and argument. I am Hausa, you are Igbo, the other one is Yoruba. But we feel that today, the social media has given us a platform. The only time you find Nigerians not talking about Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba is when we watch football. So Algon donated the football, I donated a giant trophy, and we introduced a national tournament to create an atmosphere of peace and unity for our youth. So with this football tournament, we are looking at youth from all 774 local government coming together so that youth from Anambra can travel to Bayelsa to play football. Youth from Zamfara can travel to Abia to play football, and that gives us a platform of unity. And where else can one watch this football? Even the Premiership and other leagues, if you cannot find it today, the best way to watch them is online. So I believe with the youth on Instagram, youth on Facebook, youth on all the social medias, we can be able to achieve peace. We can be able to disseminate information easily and faster through social media. So it's a good question, and I'm telling you that we are doing everything we can in our power to reach out to all Nigerians from all walks of life through social media. In fact, in the past 2 weeks, I have been working with our team on ICT. And just a few days ago, we contacted the NCC and we registered and subscribed for 10 years so that our organization's activities will be online. You don't need to know me to bid for our contract, for outreaches. We're doing housing projects all over the states of the Federation. We're doing hospital projects, school projects for education, and you don't need to know me. You can just go to our website and subscribe to it, and you'll be shortlisted, awarded contract, even receive your mobilization without having to meet me through the help of social media. So these are many other things and some of the things we're doing. In the area of agriculture, for instance, we have set up a situation in place where my part of the country, Northeast, is at war with insurgency for the past over 10 years now. So we have a brother who is helping us to put up a kind of agricultural initiative in place where when our people go to the farm, they are being attacked by different category of insurgents and bandits. And so with the social media, ICT, we can set up a farm, for instance, in Adamawa or in Taraba, and this farm, you don't need physical people to be there. The robots are there to guide the place, and then we have the drones that can go there, and you can send them even right from the office in Abuja. They will be there in Taraba or Adamawa. If you want to administer herbicide or insecticide or whatever you want, even the rain. So today with technology, all the ground needs to do is just to hold the plant in place. If there's drought and so on, you don't need to think about it with the modern technology. You can send drones to send artificial rain, and you have your good bumper harvest. So I can tell you that technology is the way to go, and social media is the best platform ever given to humanity to propagate peace.
What is the role of women in peace building?
Yeah, thank you. Women are our mothers, and I believe that there's an adage that says, if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. And so because of this, we have made sure that we are a gender-sensitive organization. I partially live in Stockholm, Sweden, and Sweden is one of the countries that have actually given a gender equality. It's actually one of our sustainable development goals is gender equality. So for us, the women gender, they are our mothers, they are our sisters, and our aunties. So women have been playing a prominent role in our, what do you call, outreaches. The Secretary General of this organization, UN Rescue Services, International Secretary General is Ambassador Dr. Her Royal Highness Jovelyn Esparabla. She's Filipino. She's also the United Nations Secretary, UN ECOSOC Secretary General. And even in Nigeria here, we have Barista Afiniki. So they have been playing prominent roles. The ladies, the women, they are our mothers, and like I said, they are the ones that are sensitive to the plight of orphans, even in the northeast that I mentioned. You know, when these insurgents attack, they kill the fathers. So you have a lot of the women and the children. They are actually the ones that are taking the brunt of all these attacks and the rest of them. So what we have done is to make sure that we put women in strategic places. And I mean, I feel comfortable working with women because when a woman dedicates herself to what she wants to do, she does it with 100%, in fact, extra, if there's something, 1,000,000% passion. So I can tell you that the women, we are giving them a platform and they have been doing very well. And in fact, we insist that anywhere we're building our 1,000-bed hospitals, half of those beds are dedicated to women and children because they are the most vulnerable in the society. And we feel that they are the ones that are almost all the time when there's crisis, they are the one that takes the pains, you know. When there's anything to share, the men always make sure that they take the lion's share. The women are always at the background. So we are giving them opportunity to come to the forefront. Some of our ambassadors are here and then they're doing well. We have Ambassador Victoria. She's in charge of our women's wing. We have Dr. Professor Florence Edwards. She's a lady and she's also actually the president of the Farmers Association in our organization. So we are doing establishing farms across each of the 6 geopolitical zones to create jobs for the youths. And I'm excited to work with the ladies because they give me results. The men are like a kind of competition, but the ladies, I mean, I'm too excited to work with them.
Sir, are there any closing remarks you would like to make for the benefit of our audience?
Well, I would just like to tell us that peace is the only, under the situation of peace, that's the only condition for us to move forward. All these laudable projects we mentioned about Nigeria, we intend to build 10,000 housing units in each of the 36 states of the Federation, including FCT. We intend to build 1,000-bed hospital. We are building 1 million classroom projects across all the Federation. We are sharing, what do you call, electronic gadgets for learning of education of our children. Tablets and laptops and desktops and all of that can never be achievable in a situation of chaos. So we need peace for development to be achieved. So I plead for Nigerians anywhere, from all walks of life, from all tribes, to just make sure that even from your family level, make sure there's peace in your family before you come and preach peace nationally. So we just need peace to strive and then achieve development and then achieve our potentials as a country.
Wow, thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. And